with Big Will Robertson. We're doing a second episode of Lifestyles and Passions of the BCS Family. Will Robertson is the owner of Wardance training studios, which I am a member of, and I absolutely love it. We're just going to get a background and kind of highlight his passion on what drives him and what wakes him up every morning at 4 o'clock in the morning to get in here to pretty much transform people's lives. So just we want to get an idea of what really gets you out of bed to come and help others with their fitness, with their health, and just get them going through their day.
You know what really gets me, Isaac?
Tell me.
Is knowing that I live my life with purpose, and knowing that I have a daily opportunity to get out there and brighten people's worlds. Okay, helping them out with their health, with their mindset, with their emotional state. You know, by bringing this a sense of happiness within their being. Okay. You know, it's a good thing. Yeah. People don't trust people, but just being who we are in Wardance, with me as the general, we have a natural talents, you know, natural qualities to just go and just have people be around us and just spark up this bright light with that.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. So what drove you to do what you do? What drove you to become a boxer, a fighter, a trainer?
Bro, I like to hit things.
Oh, it makes sense. Why did I even ask that question?
I love to hit stuff, bro, but I like to smile at the same time.
Okay.
I had an issue, you know, anger.
Okay.
You know, and had some other things going on in my head years back. So I kind of gravitated towards the whole boxing thing, the idea of being able to hit people without getting in trouble.
Makes sense.
And because I was an athlete and I had, you know, level of athleticism, I caught on to things pretty fast and just kind of went with it, with the whole fighting thing, professional fighting, king of the cage for a little bit, short term. But things kind of evolved into fighting, to coaching fighters, to which one of my fighters just walked in, one of my first fighters, to coaching fighters, to realizing this probably isn't the way I want to go with it. Let me coach beautiful, normal people that appreciate our talents and our skills, and give them the tools and the gift of being able to protect themselves, feeling confident, getting in the best shapes of their lives while doing it, and having fun, taking it with them.
Yeah.
It's not something that you just come in here and do, and then you leave, and it's like, oh, I did a lunge, whoa. No, you do your lunges, you learn an art that if you actually need it one day, you know that it's within you, and there comes a point where you just get so confident that you're not that guy that starts fights. You're not the guy that feels so insecure that you got to prove yourself all the time. You lay back and be like, "What up, bro? Let's just have let's not have a beer. Let's have a kombucha together and hang out."
Kombucha.
Yeah, kombucha.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, you know, we just want to thank you for what you do, and if you guys are looking for a lifestyle change or get into shape this summer, come see this guy, Big Will Robertson, down here at Wardance Training Studio. He will change your life.
Can I change your hairstyle? Because I never want to. Look at that hair.
It's a dance-off. It's a dance-off. It's a dance-off. It's a dance-off. Thank you, guys.
I have with me today Alida McDanie. She is the founder of Mind Soul Fit OC. We're going to get a little bit into her story, but what the fact is that Alida and Big Will really influence people's lives. I've seen them touch people and be completely different than when they started with a workout program or a mentorship program through you, and when they're done, they're a different person. I'm getting to experience that right now in several areas of my life. And we want to hear your passions and kind of the why and how and what brought you to who you are today.
Ooh, okay. So like the story of how I became what I am. So essentially, I spent about 20 years of my life battling with obesity. And I had chronic illnesses, bronchitis, sinusitis, I had battled with depression for a really long time. I saw many different therapists. I got diagnosed by 3 different doctors to go on Prozac. And I wanted to really find a way that was more healthy and more suitable. And after the 3rd diagnosis, I realized, it's not so much about the depression so much as it is about I'm addicted to food. I mean, I was addicted to food. And there were a lot of just emotional patterns, emotional triggers that were causing me to eat. And so I really knew that I needed to get down to the root of that. I ended up in culinary school because I wanted to learn how to make the food that I was addicted to healthy for me. So it was like in that moment I realized, if this is where I'm at and I want to go out into the world and I want to go heal people through food and show people that you don't have to be a victim, you don't have to be controlled by food, I have to live the life. And that was when I realized, like, I have to be the change. I have to be the example of what I want to teach other people and help other people. And that was really like the turning point. About 2.5 years into the industry, I was designing menus for a medical wellness program at the Quinta Resort. I had worked my way up to this incredible fine dining resort and really doing my dream work, but I wasn't really fulfilled because I really wanted to have that hands-on work. And that's when I literally walked into Gold's Gym and I said, look, this is my before and after. I lost 80 pounds. What does it take to be a personal trainer? And they hired me on the spot. And then about 2 years later, I started my first training company. I was teaching yoga, I was teaching healthy cooking classes, and I really just jumped right in. But for me, it's really kind of like I had to fight such a hard fight for so many years, and when I finally made the commitment that I wasn't going to be a victim to this anymore, everything changed. I could really change lives, and that's why I do what I do in such a cohesive program.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it because you get deep when you have life coaching and nutrition coaching, and you do take it to that spiritual level. And I just appreciate that it comes from a background of a lot of history and experience, and you've fought the battles and you've experienced yourself, because a lot of that is not something that I or anyone can just read in a book. So I appreciate what you do, and it makes a difference.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I love coming here because I'm coming different days of the week, right? And I don't know a whole lot about yin and yang, but it's definitely in play here, because I'll do bar and VIP with you Tuesdays and Thursdays, and whatever we call Mondays, and Wednesday kickboxing. And the two very different energies are helping me it's just very balanced.
Well, one of the things that I've found in all the years that I've been training is that I came from a dance background. So when I decided to start losing weight, like, I ran only because I had to, because people told me that it was necessary. Right. I hate cardio with a passion. Like, really, like, legitimately, I hate cardio, okay? Cardio doesn't work for me, but Pilates does work for me, and bar works for me, and functional training and bodybuilding works for me. So, but that being said, like, it really boils down to authenticity. You have to know what you want from life.
Do you guys have a mission statement together? Whether it's personal or mind, soul, fit, combining with Wardance?
Nope. I think we need to come up with a mission statement, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think we ever created a mission statement, really.
Well, so I have a question.
Yeah.
So you have a completely clear future ahead of you. You guys have moved. You have this beautiful new gym. You're clear on what brought you both here today. So if you were going to create one, and you're not ever stuck to it, you can recreate it in 5 minutes if you want. But if you were going to create a mission statement, what would it be?
For you?
For me,
What would your mission statement be?
we make the world a better place, one step at a time, one moment at a time, one life at a time, with love, with intensity, with surrender.
Is that Earth, Wind, and Fire, bro?
Wow. Right?
I'm gonna leave right now.
Slow
I wish I had a mic.
Alida?
We got it on tape.
Drop the mic, baby.
Drop the mic. Oh.
Alida.
Drop the pre-workout.
Your turn.
I think for me it would be really unlocking the highest amount of human potential through optimal living, through fitness, through food, through life hacking, but also through spirituality. Really understanding that fitness is a holistic approach, and really giving people an opportunity to experience what it's like to have all of their life dialed in. So I think for me, at the end of the day, if as a leader, I believe that I have to call myself out on my shit, because I can't call somebody else out on their shit if I'm not calling myself out. So I want to work with somebody that is willing to face the hard stuff, I will walk down the path with you. I will hold your hand. I will embrace the journey with you, and I will cry with you if I have to, but I am going to help you get out of the mud. And if you want to stay in the mud, don't talk to me. Don't waste my time. I'm not going to waste your time. But to me, I want to work with somebody who wants a life change. I want to work with somebody who's ready to like get out of their shit and stop making excuses, stop making logic, stop like using get out of jail free cards. You know, like at the end of the day, like your life is exactly what you make it. And I want to help you make it the best that it possibly can be. Those are the people that I want to work with. So,
Love it. Thanks, guys.
So thank you for joining us.
And we will come up with a fun theme song of some kind.
Yes.